It's that time, fellas. It is finally that time.
Indeed.
We're good, though. You know, when the cookie build up on your teeth, you gotta get that out real quick.
That's the best part.
I just think it's crazy. You didn't even offer me a cookie.
If it's your house, I assumed if you wanted a cookie, you could just go get a cookie.
Right.
You brought them down for me. You could have brought some down for you.
I could have.
You didn't even think
could've.
about yourself.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of That Guy and This Guy.
The podcast.
Holy shit.
That's not a good way to start off.
I was about to say something when he said that. My brain just went.
I forgot we're not supposed to cuss that early on.
That's what happens when you take like 2 months off.
Are we leaving it? We just going from
We
here?
leaving it.
It
All right, yeah.
We leaving
we're
it.
just
It
going
happened.
from here.
Hey,
Oh, it has been so long since we've recorded.
why?
Life happened.
When life
no.
hands you lemons, you
No.
make beef stew.
When life gives you lemons, you make a brand new baby.
You have
At
a
least
child.
that's what Glenn did.
He multiplied. Procreation.
I didn't make the baby within that time we were gone.
He did.
No,
Glenn is a
he's a-
proud papa now.
He's a magician.
This is baby number 3.
The other
I've-
two,
I've been a proud papa for about 5.5 years now.
I thought you kept having babies because the one before,
Would disappoint me.
like you were supposed to learn to count to 5 by 6 months.
Right. Yeah.
Next baby.
No, yeah. Had a beautiful baby girl.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I haven't been there to see her yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're a terrible
Terrible godfather.
godfather. There's no video. I threw up the air quotes.
It's okay.
It's just a
we
title that we let Michael have to make him feel better.
we heard the air quotes when you paused and you stopped. So when you did it, I felt like everybody should have known that you threw up air quotes.
Yeah.
Hey, it makes me feel better regardless of what you say.
Well, good. As long as you feel good about it, that's all that matters.
I'll make me an offer I can't refuse.
What? Oh my god. But I know it's been so long since we've filmed the podcast
Indeed.
and people. God, man, I probably had
6 kids since then.
like
Oh,
1 to 2 people ask me, "Where's the podcast?"
that's
Now-
it.
It's about 2 for me too. That's 4.
That's it.
yeah.
I've easily had at least 10 people ask me.
Really?
Yeah,
So they're caught up.
So
they are
10,
caught up.
4.
I dropped I dropped 2 hour plus long episodes just to see if it'll hold them over. Watched it in the same day and was like, "When's the next episode?"
Wow.
That was like 4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. So
Jeez.
we
Well, we're back.
gotta feed these people.
We're back. Let's feed them. Let's give them what they want.
Okay,
I got a question for y'all off the gates.
hold on, wait. Where can they find us?
Yeah, I was about to ask you where they could find us. I'm trying to figure out what you.
No,
what-
it's all good. We're on all social media platforms
yeah,
under
you just froze up. What
That
happened?
guy-
That
and
happens
this guy.
every time.
except for X,
Yeah, it's not
formerly
Twitter
known as
anymore. It's
Twitter.
X.
and we're that guy and this guy 8. Now, Duran, what's your question?
My question is, do you guys think that it's
Hold on.
Hmm?
I know it's been a minute, but I think I'm supposed to start this off
What?
with a question.
What would that be?
I have a question for you guys.
and what is that?
What do you guys want to talk about?
It's interesting that you asked
It's
that
been
question.
such a long time.
Yeah. Now, since you're so eager,
I am.
what do you got? What do you got for the peoples?
For the peoples. It's for y'all, but it's for everybody. Like, do you guys think that it's any animal that's a mammal that 100 humans can beat up with their bare hands?
Can't or can?
Can't. So do you think 100 humans can beat up a bear?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm going to say a hippo, no.
Look, some of us gonna die.
All of us going to die, I feel like, if we go up against... Can we have weapons?
No.
Wait, is the purpose for not a single person to die?
No. We just need
Oh.
to take the animal down.
Oh.
So we
Bear? Easy.
A
I don't
bear,
even
easy,
need
yeah.
100 people. You could take down a bear with like 20.
like. Bare
I'd
hands,
rather have
okay.
100.
But you could do 20.
There's a few people I want to send first, so...
Some people gonna get cut up like right on the spot.
There's a few sacrifices must be made.
But while that's happening, we could take the bear out.
Yeah.
Now for a hippo, majority of us I feel like are gonna die.
I
But-
think all of us will die.
We can get it.
I think we could take down a hippo with
if
100
we can
people.
flip a car,
Depends on who. You got to be very strategic with the team that you build to take down this hippo, but you could do it.
Okay. So if the hippo kills us all, what about a baby hippo?
Oh, no, we could take a baby hippo.
I'll fuck a baby hippo up right now.
I'm jumping off the top rope. Elbow drop.
There we go. And I just realized like we just all became so comfortable with sacrificing at least 50 to 60 people, and that's okay.
What do you mean
What-
we just now
what-
came comfortable
What
with
about
that?
a silverback? Like gorilla?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
100
yeah.
people?
Yeah, if we just throwing hands, yeah.
Do you not see how they be surviving, like getting jumped by silverback gorillas?
Yeah,
Bro.
but that's one gorilla.
That's one
Getting jumped by like 4 gorillas and they be surviving.
Okay, well, there's 100 of us.
Yeah, they fighting to establish dominancy. We
I'm
fighting
built like
to
a
kill.
gorilla.
Look,
Killing intent.
I've seen too many movies.
I just need
Where-
about 7 to 8 heavyweight UFC fighters. And
Yeah, but they're gonna be going when you go in one by one. That's how.
Hey,
Like,
well, who's,
it's
he
not a
never
one
said we
by
had to go
one.
in
it's
one by
the fighting
one.
rules. It's
No,
in every
we're
movie.
jumping
No.
at a mammal. It's going down.
Yeah.
Jump
Every
it.
movie, the
Does it-
main character.
You
No.
cannot set the parameters of his question.
I'm just saying. In the
You
movies,
Duran,
it's
do we have to go in one by
fight.
one?
No, y'all,
All right,
everybody
then-
at the
all right.
same time.
Now, with that knowledge, Michael, do you feel like 100 people could take down a silverback?
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a hippo
Okay, but
without being in the water.
a polar bear.
Yes.
That's the same as a bear.
They're more vicious.
They are.
They
They
are.
are.
They don't give
They
up.
will swim for miles to kill you. Yes.
Yeah.
But I feel like we can get them. We just need one person to fake it.
What about
Fake what?
dolphin?
Bleed.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh.
They ain't gonna kill
First
you.
of
They
all,
gonna fuck you.
We're at a disadvantage in the water.
Somebody's going underwater in this dolphin rape cave. It's not gonna be me.
We can't even save you. Once you get you, it's it. That's it for you.
Yeah.
Now we just dying one by one.
Imagine Deep Blue Sea. You know the part where he's sitting there like, these motherfucking sharks in this motherfucking ocean, right?
Yeah.
And then that damn shark comes up and grabs him and pulls him in the water. Imagine if that's a dolphin and he's just sitting there, these motherfucking dolphins and this motherfucker, and then the like dolphin dick just wraps around him and pulls him under.
Yo, that
Like-
would have been 10 times more funnier than the
Like,
shark
what-
coming up. Again.
Dolphin dick just wraps her. Is that from fucking
No, that's how it
Scary
happens,
Movie?
though.
That's exactly how
Scary
it's gonna
movie
be.
2.
Get that off of me.
Oh. Yeah, is it the second one?
Yeah.
Where the
You want to play?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yo, that would be savage. Because now I got to watch my friend drown in the water getting dragged away. And
I
I
mean-
know what's about to happen.
But here's the thing, like, if say we at the beach, right, and we swimming, you see some dolphins, and we swimming with them. First off, we not gonna be in the water. At least 2 of the 3 of us probably won't be in the water.
One.
The math ain't mathing, buddy.
Hold on, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want you to lose your train of thought. But I got to say this before I forget it.
Yeah.
The funniest fucking thing the other day when it was like 130 degrees outside. We had a buddy who was like, "Yeah, we were at the air show," and I said, "I was like, Sean, you are the reason that people say that's white people shit." And he goes, "What do you mean?" And Michael goes, "Let's just put it this way: you wouldn't catch me out there."
Standing in the heat watching fucking airplanes.
It was,
Nah.
dude, I was dying laughing. It was so
Yeah,
funny.
you got a valid point though. Like, well, who was outside watching the planes when like it's so hot you can cook your entire meal on the concrete?
Dude, I don't know. It has been brutally hot here.
White people.
White people, exactly. Anyways,
Okay.
I digress. I'm sorry.
So imagine we at the beach, right? And like one of your homeboys just get caught by a dolphin. Like it's just like, are you gonna go over there to pull it off of his leg or whatever part of his body
Okay,
this dolphin
so
grabbed
don't
him?
ask me that because I'm the one in the water. So are either one of y'all gonna come and help me?
I take my Godfather duties seriously.
Oh, no. He's like, this is actually my time to shine. I'd be a fool to save him.
Meanwhile, I'm jumping in the water like Baywatch with the dropping elbow from hell. I gotta try to save him. I gotta.
Yo,
At least I gotta
In
try.
order to save him, you have to unwrap the dolphin's dick from around him.
Okay, I gotta try,
Bro,
At least I can.
you would let me die just to not touch a dolphin dick?
I didn't say I was gonna succeed, but I tried.
Yeah, you better succeed. If you
didn't-
don't, you
I
gay.
didn't
Now you
say
just
I
touching
would let
dick for
you
no
die.
reason.
I just said I take my
Oh, that's gonna
Godfather
get us canceled.
responsibilities.
That's hella gonna
Wait,
get
what'd you
us-
say?
I said you better succeed. Otherwise, that's just gay because you're touching dolphin dick for no reason.
Well, you shouldn't have whipped it out on me, and we wouldn't have had that problem.
Oh my gosh, this is season 2, y'all.
Season 2.
Season 2, y'all.
That guy and this guy. We're gonna have to change the name to Fucked Up Guy and Fucked Up Guyer.
Guy.
That guy's fucked and this guy's fucked. The podcast.
and that guy's grabbing dolphin dicks.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know what? Speaking of that, a lot of people been getting caught with ghost dicks lately with this coughing.
Oh, dude, I have this bad cough right now, and it is. I'm
No,
trying
it's
not to
the
do it into
yawn.
the microphone.
It's the yawn thing. Like we've been notifying people that when you yawn,
You told
what
him.
happens?
And now-
It's dick in your mouth.
It's just throwing people off now.
And so now every time we see somebody we know cough, they try to block it, like hold defense. And we caught somebody that missed a couple of the yawns and was like, "You almost choked, didn't you?"
All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you guys if you really want to take this game to the next level.
Okay, here we go.
All right, carry around a package of hot dogs.
No.
When someone yawns, shove it in their mouth.
You guys see that video where the guy is shoving whole glizzies inside of the like candy tube thing, and then they thinking that there's
Oh,
nerds in
yeah.
it, and then they open it up, and the glizzy go down.
Oh yeah.
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 No, I thought you meant that dude on TikTok that has like 900 face piercings, and like each video he just starts off by pulling 2 Polish sausages out of his throat. He's
Why?
like- I don't know, man. This dude's like goth. I love the guy because he's so funny, but he's like goth looking, like all black, like just face, like literally like 40, 50 face piercings and stuff. And then this man, you just look at him, and he just pulls these 2 fucking long ass fucking Polish sausages out. But then here's the best part. He's like, "Hey, what y'all doing?"
I can't.
Yo.
I can't.
Yo,
It's
I
so
can't, fam.
funny as like y'all
I can't.
want to buy my sausages?
I
That's
can't.
how he talks. Oh, I have to show you guys after this if you remember.
We gonna put that on the Facebook. Y'all go check
Oh,
that
dude,
out.
it's the funniest. It's the funniest fucking thing.
yo.
I can't. Yo,
I do have a question for you.
okay.
All right, it's something I've been thinking about lately, and because of your profession, I kind of want to get your input on it.
Man, don't ask any questions that's gonna prove that I don't know what the fuck I'm out here
No,
doing.
I think you know what you're doing on
Okay.
this one. All right. So I was listening to another podcast, and they got on the topic of bidets.
Oh.
And the guys on the show, it has guys and ladies on there, and the guys on the show are like, "Man, I don't use no damn bidet," and the women are like, "So you just walking around here with crusty balls?" Which then makes me wonder, because I've been considering for like the last 2 weeks, should I get bidets for all of my toilets?
Uh-huh.
And then, or should I leave my guest bathroom without it, just in case,
And guess what?
it gets all weird when they're like, what does this button do? Oh,
Oh, okay.
nice and warm.
Right, sure.
Wait, is bidet water warm?
It can be.
Is it just a cold shot of water to your ass?
No, it can be warm.
Oh.
So like people out here just literally getting water just sprayed on their ass with no soap.
Supposedly it's cleaner.
No, it cleans you. Yeah, dude. Like we're like the only fucking country that doesn't have bidets in like every like and like France and stuff like that. It's standard to have separate bidets in your bathroom. So you've got your toilet, but then you gotta like stand up and ass like crab walk with your butt cheeks to the bidet. Right? Clean your
Wait,
booty hole.
can
I'm really
can
trying
you
to
not
listen
just
to
do
what
like-
you said without
Can you not just do like 2-year-olds and pull like all your fucking clothes off when you go to the bathroom?
I guess you could.
I feel like that's asking for a disaster because if your clothes get wet, now you just can't put them back on.
That's why you take them
It's
all
not-
off.
It's not okay. It's like you're standing up from one spot and just kind of scuttling over to the other.
Okay.
It's not like you're walking clear across the room.
Okay. But like they that's seriously like cleansing yourself, like just having water run across your ass like this.
Well, it's like a stream.
Yeah,
like
dude. It's
like a water fountain.
Now what if you get duke juice on your legs now? Because
No, you're supposed to wipe first, right?
Yeah, it's like a thing. Like you wipe and then it cleans you, and then you can
It gets the
wipe
rest
again. Yeah.
Okay, it's just unfamiliar to me because I just never really. The first time I seen one, I was so confused.
Wait,
The concept of cleaning your ass confuses you?
No, that the
Is that what you
device
took
is
from
the
that?
bidet.
no, I took it as he was trying to figure out how to get the water to shoot straight up his butthole.
Just went to a place that I didn't want it to go, just like that water you was just talking about.
You may.
This is a terrible episode.
I think you
y'all.
can even adjust the pressure. What is your question?
Should I get bidets in all of my
Oh,
bathrooms?
yeah, dude.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm a how.
So
Oh, I'm trying to ask this question without it being too weird.
hold on. Before everybody thinks I'm weird as fuck, right?
Why do I think you're? I don't think if you would let me ask my question, I bet
Okay.
nobody would think that you're weird
Okay.
after what
Let's
I'm about to ask.
Let's go.
All right, so when y'all get in the shower, right? How do you clean your asses?
Oh,
That's interesting. That's interesting because that question is gonna get a lot of people.
I don't
I wipe.
know. With what?
So you just
Wait,
slide
what do you
right
mean
up.
you
You
wipe?
just slide it like a credit
What do you
card.
use to wipe?
All right, so here's my routine, right? Because I got a little towel in my shower, so I wash my face with the towel, right? But then I use a loofah now.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of goes back and forth depending on, but I bought some loofahs, so I use one right now. When I feel like it's done, then I'll go back to towels. But I'll wash my body, wash my legs, then I'll go wash my upper body again. Cause like I don't want to wipe my ass and shit, and then turn around and rinse off and then wash it.
Yeah, I got you.
So I wash my body twice, maybe 3 times, depending on what all I'm doing. Just good scrubbing.
Uh-huh.
And then the last thing I do is my balls and butt cheeks.
Okay.
So you don't wash your dick.
I assume,
that's-
I assume,
No,
I assume that falls within the balls and butt cheeks.
Yeah, but then I hit that up a couple times, 3, 4
Just
times.
let me live. Why couldn't
Oh,
I get my
my.
joke off? So what? So when you get back there, what you doing? You do the wax on, wax off. You do the slidey motion. What you got?
Well,
going,
I got a loofah, right?
No,
So-
no.
so-
You just clean your ass cheeks.
Nah,
You don't go in the
no,
cheek.
I clean it. I'm
With the-
getting
with
all
the
the way
loofah?
clean. Yeah.
Oh man, that's some hardcore stuff right there.
I don't do that.
That's
That's
hardcore.
weird. That's
With the
weirder.
loofah.
I feel like that's weirder than what I do.
All right, let's hear it, Glenn.
What do
I'm,
you
I'm
do?
a,
All right, so I just like I wash like
We're getting real personal.
I wash like my body and stuff like that, right? Like whatever, da 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 da. And then I like get soap on my back and just let the soap run down, and then I just
move from left to right so it don't
I-
scrub itself.
I spread the cheeks for the shower.
So you spread your cheeks to rinse it out?
Yeah, but I changed the setting.
I think I'm weirder than you, dog. I
But
don't,
hold on, that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying,
spread
but
my cheeks.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
How do you?
You really get in there with the loofah then if you
Nah.
do that.
But
No,
I'm saying I changed the shower head to the jet stream so that I feel like if there's any crusties on there, it'll blast them off.
Y'all about to get me, dog. I'm sorry. Y'all about to get me.
Hey, I'm not even mad at Glenn for saying that.
Don't judge me.
Why?
Don't judge me.
Judge you for what? What you about to hit us with?
So I clean everything, right? And then I Captain Morgan it.
No, it's just like foot up.
I have the
With the
detachable.
Wow. So that
Oh shit!
I Captain Morgan it, and then I just put the little detachable there and like rinse, good.
But do you change the setting on the shower head?
No,
my man just take the
I don't want no full force like.
This is
Going in
stimulating. Let me tell you. Duran.
See, I actually scrub first in there, so it's like
yo.
I'm just rinsing.
That's
But
new.
see, it seems way nastier to me to stick your whole ass loofah in your booty hole and clean all of that out like that. Cause then I would never feel like my loofah was ever clean again.
But I don't feel like your ass is clean. Just letting soap run in there and then rinsing it out full blast on the jet stream.
How?
What's the point of putting soap in there?
Bro, it's the same thing as a bidet.
But what's the point of putting soap in there?
To kill the bacteria. And then you shoot them off with the jet stream.
Running soap over your hands won't kill the bacteria, right? So what makes you think running soap?
What do you
over
think?
What? You scrub your hands to kill the bacteria.
Yeah, bro.
You're
I
not
use my
scrubbing
hands a
your
lot more
asshole.
than I use my butthole too. So,
But shit comes out of there.
yeah, but it's fine to me. It's not gonna hurt me. It's only gonna hurt somebody else if they eat my poop. Did you see what I'm saying? So it's not harmful to me. So I can't spread my butt juice germs out, but I can spread my hand germs out. So that's why you scrub your hands and don't scrub your booty hole, Michael.
You got a point. You got a point there.
Look, I don't think I do. But
I mean, you could spread germs from your hands.
yeah, dude.
But unless you're digging in your ass and then shaking somebody's hand afterwards,
Exactly.
you're not spreading your ass germs.
Right, exactly.
I agree with you. Duran?
Me, I hit the body 2 to 3 times, then hit the legs, then we go ahead and hit the balls, boop, boop, boop. Then afterwards, I just put a lot of soap on my wash rag or my loofah. And I just kind of do a circular motion. I don't really go all up in there, but I do get soap around the area, and I make sure I wash it a couple times so that I feel like it's clean. But I don't just throw my whole wash rag or my loofah up there and then just do one of these. But I do make sure that it's clean. Then I'll turn around, let the shower rinse it off, because it's now I'm all soapy back there where I look like re-scrubbing it with my hand. Now I feel like I got Duke juice on my hand after I just clean myself.
Are you spreading your ass cheeks to get
I'm not
the water
doing
in?
that.
You're a fucking liar.
I don't do that.
So you just walking around soapy afterwards?
No. Didn't you just hear me say I turn around and let the shower head
The
rinse
water
it
ain't
off?
getting in there.
It's getting in there.
I wish y'all could see my face.
It's getting in there. I'm not about to
The utter disbelief
get
and
it in
shock.
there. But it's the same concept as Glenn. You let the water rinse it off, do what you do.
No,
I
but
didn't
then
already scrub.
but then I jet stream it. Remember?
Look, I'd rather have a questionable moment than a stank ass.
I will not have a stank ass.
I don't.
You know
even
what?
think
I
it's
took a shower before I came here.
I don't even think.
Clean as a baby.
It don't matter. I'm not about to smell your ass.
bro. That
Like,
sounded
what-
like it.
Where
Smell
was
my
you
ass.
going with that?
Let me show
I
you.
took a shower before I got here. Y'all can smell my ass.
Nah, I didn't say
I'll
it
prove
like
it right
that.
now.
That's how you took it. But hey, I'm just saying.
What's the point of telling us though?
Hey, how long is a normal shower for you guys?
See, it.
I'm hitting the mic over here.
I'm
it's
like
gonna be loud.
15 minutes.
I'm about to say 15 in 30 minutes.
But for me, I like I don't get in there and immediately start bathing
Sure.
because I don't get a lot of time alone. So I like to get in there and let the water just run over and try to relax them.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I guess I better start bathing while I'm in
Yeah.
here.
I'm kind of the same way. I get in, just turn it on, and then I just turn around and kind of lean against the wall and just let it fucking just rain over me.
Hit the head and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, dude. The reason I ask is because do you guys ever like you're in a hurry, but you gotta take a shower, but you just jump in and it's just like all you wash is your balls and ass and that's it because you got to get out.
In and out showers.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it mommy showers.
What?
I've
Who's
never
we?
heard of that.
Me and my wife call it mommy showers because
I call mommy shower something completely different.
when she had the girls, and they were babies, and I was at work, she used to have to jump in the shower real quick. So she said I would have to take like a 3 to 5 minute shower. And we call it mommy shower. So now anything less than 5 minutes, I'm like, I just took a mommy shower.
It's just like pits, your under region, and then you're fucking out, right?
Yeah. The heavy stank parts.
Mm-hmm.
So
That reminds me of the movie that had Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston in it, and she didn't like the one lady she grew up with, and she was like, "Yeah, we got to take a Madison." It's like, what is that? It's like he has to take a poop.
you don't remember that?
I don't remember that at all.
Oh yeah.
What movie is it from?
It's
I think it's like the it's the
he's
one
a
where
dentist, I think.
they
and,
they both have they're like,
yeah.
and yeah, and he ends up marrying her at the end. And all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But she like pretends to be his wife.
Yeah.
and then she really falls for him. Yeah.
The guy who played like the goat doctor had me dead. I like him as an actor. I forget
The
his
goat
name.
doctor.
Yeah.
You know who I hate? The guy who plays Sasha Cohen, or is that his
Sacha
name?
Baron Cohen.
Yeah, I don't like him at all. I
Borat.
don't think he's funny at all. I think he's probably one of the worst, rudest people in the world. Like I feel like that's him real life.
But if you see like movies where he plays an actual like role, like he's an actual
Like he's acting.
where he's acting, like he's a really good actor.
See, I haven't seen those. I've seen movies like Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That movie was funny,
That
albeit
movie
him.
was funny as
He's
hell.
in. Is he in there?
Yeah. He was the boyfriend that she ended up getting when he went on vacation and ran into them. That's the first movie I think I saw him in, and I hated him in it.
That was crazy because like the way he was ramming that was disrespectful.
But then every other movie since then, I felt like, other than Borat's, but even Borat, it was just stupid. But I felt like every other role he's been in has been like Forgetting Sarah Marshall when he was in that. You're looking it up now, huh?
I'm looking at like what all movies he's been in.
Because there was another one.
Dude, he was in fucking Les Mis. He was so good in Les Mis.
Never saw that.
I'll be
There was
honest.
another one where
Talladega Nights. He's
in that?
the foreign racer.
Oh yeah, nope, hated him in that too.
You're an idiot.
Love the movie.
Bobby, you're not on fire.
I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah, he was in Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Didn't see that. There's another movie though he was in too, where it was like he was a rock and roll superstar. He was an a-hole in that too.
Okay, so you are not thinking of Sacha Baron Cohen. You are
of the
thinking
long-haired guy
of
with the beard?
All of his roles.
No, you are thinking of Russell Brand.
Oh shit, I am. I am thinking of Russell Brand because he dated Katy Perry, right?
That's yes.
Yeah,
He was in
I hated
Forgetting
that
Sarah
guy.
Marshall, and that's what kept throwing me off. I was like, "What the fuck?"
So he
It's
mixed up the
Russell
Borat
Brand.
dude with
Yeah.
the rock star guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two completely different.
Never
actors.
mind, y'all. I like Sacha Baron Cohen.
I'm diseased.
Now I'm not even sure you know what Talladega Nights was either, because you
I
were
do.
He
you were
does.
so goddamn confident. You're like, "Yeah, that was."
I don't know why I thought he just had short hair in that movie.
They don't even look the same. Like, not even close.
So
Anyways,
No
so
comment.
you hate Russell Brand.
I hate Russell Brand so much.
You didn't like Get Him to the Greek? I thought that
No,
movie was
that movie
funny.
was terrible with him in it.
Oh.
He's just not funny to me. Everything I see him in, he's arrogant and an a-hole, and I don't like his character. And it's the same character in everything.
British
Okay.
guy who you can barely understand.
Yeah, who gets women and then sleeps with them, and then at the end of the movie, he loses the woman, and he's just like, whatever.
Do you like him in Despicable Me?
What was he in Despicable Me?
He's Dr. Nefario.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember.
He's
No, like I don't remember to just. I know, like I've seen it with the girls, but it's not something I paid enough attention to care.
we watched that movie so much because Benji loves it.
My kids were old enough to kind of skip past most of it. They like the Minions movie more than anything.
He's
else.
in the Minions movie as Dr. Nefario.
Young Dr.
Who the hell is
Nefario?
Dr. Nefario?
He's the okay. So
Like, he's like the guy who teaches Gru how to be evil the right way, in a sense, right?
well, like if you like in the first movie, he's his the dude who invents all of his weapons and gadgets and shit. Like
Oh,
that.
Yeah, the old guy.
Okay.
Yeah, the
okay.
old guy. Yeah,
In the Minions movie, he was young and he owned the store,
The record store.
Okay.
The Minions Rise of Gru.
Mhm.
Yeah, he didn't play a big enough part for me to care. I don't even recall.
I'm trying to see what else he was in.
I don't like Russell Brand.
That's okay. You entitled to
But I do like him more than I like Katy Perry, which says a lot. 'cause
What do
We're
you
not,
have against
we're not
Katy?
going
I'm
down
Katy
that dark
Perry.
hole, okay? Question number 2. You
You
guys
don't like
ready?
beautiful women?
You guys ready?
What?
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 I said what I said.
Question 2.
She looks like a teenage boy.
You look like a teenage girl.
If I was a boy.
Question
Don't
number
be
two.
disrespectful. Before I start fucking playing Mariah Carey in here and
Oh.
showing you pictures of meatloaf and feet.
I'll walk out
You
of
might-
my own house.
You might get kicked out.
I will literally walk out my own house.
Every Halloween,
You are now my kid's godfather. You take over this family.
every Halloween, I send Michael a picture of meatloaf in the form of a foot
You don't like meatloaf.
or
And
feet.
I don't like feet.
Well, I know that. So, okay. Question 2. Who do you think is like the funniest, like, comedian actor that we have?
Oh man,
So that includes like Will Ferrell and like y'all know the rest.
I
It's a
think-
long list.
I genuinely think this is probably like there's so many funny comedian actors. Like Adam Sandler's great. At least everything pre like 2016 or whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody has to take the cake.
I think you're hard to turn down a Will Ferrell, a Kevin Hart.
That includes David Spade and all those people.
It depends on like I think the kind of humor that you're into also.
So are we basing it off of their acting or off of their comedy?
Like
We're basing it off of the comedy they do
while acting, yeah.
Mm.
So, for instance, the Grown Ups movie is just pure comedy all the way from start to finish from all of them. And it's hard to single out an individual. But
See,
if you
'cause
had
Kevin
to,
James is amazing too.
if you had to
Kevin
pick
James is
somebody, because
really
he played
funny.
Mall Cop, how could you not?
I mean, and even his TV shows like
What is
Yeah.
the King of Queens?
King of Queens
King of
is
Queens is
hilarious.
great.
Will like you said, Will Ferrell has.
Will Ferrell had
some
a
of
good
my-
track because when he's Gator don't take no shit.
I mean, he has in my top 3 of movies. He has 2 of them, which Step Brothers and Old School.
Oh man,
What up, Blue?
I thought
Blue
you was gonna say
Skidoo?
the other guys.
The
Nah,
other
that
guys,
wasn't.
but that movie's hilarious. But I was gonna say, I think like the tandem of The Rock and Kevin Hart
It's hilarious.
is so good
but
together.
it's not just The Rock and Kevin Hart. Like I feel like Kevin Hart and Ice Cube did amazing
yeah. Like
too.
Kevin Hart can get like that out of anybody.
But
Yeah.
then we got movies like I'm about to butcher the name of Jump Street.
22 Jump Street,
Yeah,
21 Jump
22
Street.
Like,
Yeah.
those movies right there, like those. I died. The
But
first
I
movie
wouldn't
had me
call
dead.
either one of them comedians.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. Is
I
a pretty funny
definitely
guy.
started off as a comedic actor. I think
Comedic actor, but not.
that's
like
what
a
we're talking. That's
comedian
that's what
acting.
that's what he's talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Comedic actors.
Okay.
Like
But I will say that movie made me realize just how good and funny Channing Tatum is.
Yeah. Yeah.
he seems like a down to earth guy.
Dude, he was he made those movies.
But then we got like the Wayans brothers, where their whole family are comedic actors.
Right.
They
Like,
are.
Scary Movie 2. Marlon Wayans in particular for me is the funniest one of
I
them
think
all.
I think he's
I
got
would
like
give it
some
to-
sort of deal with Netflix too, where he's like
the
just
Marlon
coming
show
out with a bunch of.
on Netflix is hilarious. If you've never watched it,
I've seen it.
that I could watch that over and over and over again. Marlon is pretty.
But
funny.
my only issue with Marlon Wayans right now is it feels like he's stuck, like making movies that are parodies of other movies. You know, and like I feel like Scary Movie got him stuck in that role, and now he's like starring in
Like, cause he's doing like
what is it?
not another
Meet the
Black. Oh
Blacks
yeah,
or
Meet the
like
Blacks. Yeah.
what? But they're all like parodies of
Other
current horror movies and shit like that. Still,
I can agree to that. Recently, he tried to get back to his comedy, but I don't think he's quite made it back just yet.
well, like I said, I think he's got some sort of deal with Netflix, and he just like has to do whatever movie they give him, whatever
See,
shitty movie
and
they give him.
then there's like Dave Chappelle, who, like, one of my favorite movies is
Half baked.
Half Baked.
Yeah, but like,
But he wasn't like the one who made it the funniest
yeah,
to me.
yeah,
too.
like think about it. Like, how many like Dave Chappelle movies?
Exactly.
Or-
I think
but
of
like-
the TV show,
Right, but
before
and like,
anything
can you
else.
even consider that TV show as like comedic acting? Because it's more of like a sketch comedy show.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still acting.
Yeah, but it's more like an all that like or like a Mad TV like.
SNL type.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's
Mm.
a acting, I guess, but
So with all of these factors,
like you would think of Dave Chappelle, as a comedian first.
Yeah.
yeah, most definitely.
So I'm gonna go Eddie Murphy.
That was really left field, but why?
I think Eddie Murphy's hilarious in his movies. Like, especially like when he's actually trying to be funny. I think it's hilarious. And he set the stage for so many others. But I think just him. Like, I feel like if he did it today and tried to make a funny movie, it's gonna be funny.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, he did the movie.
Coming to America too wasn't that funny.
No, he did another
I
movie
died
with Jonah
laughing
Hill.
at that movie.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You got to have the mindset of when Coming to America came out. You can't be in.
Bro, we are the
2020 when
same
that came out.
age. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, when you
you
go
make it
into
sound like you were
No.
there when it came
No,
out.
when you go into watching a movie, you can't think of it as 2023, 2022. You got to think of it as when that last movie ended, we're picking up from there.
I understand.
And it's going to be hilarious. Just rewatch it as you are now.
Did you watch it?
I watched it.
Is it as funny as Michael is?
It has funny moments, but it wasn't a laugh from start to finish like the first one was. I definitely have
Here we go.
some
What?
gripe, but
What do you mean? Here we go.
that's just what it was.
Season 2, and we're still ganging up on Michael.
It's not ganging up on you.
It's supposed to be a
It's-
new season.
It's
It's supposed to be Michael's right this season.
but
Like,
that's
finally
the problem.
admitting it, and y'all haven't yet.
It's because very rarely
Hey, wait, that could be the R word. Don't say it.
are you right.
Shit, you're
I
right.
wasn't feeling Wesley Snipes in the movie like that, and I'm a Wesley Snipes fan.
You know what? Have y'all seen the movie with Wesley Snipes and Kevin Hart?
Which one?
It's on Netflix. It's like
I don't think I've watched it.
Kevin Hart's supposed to have this serious role, but Wesley Snipes is his like addict brother, like addicted to gambling, and like
I seen the trailers for it, but
Wesley's funnier in that movie than I've seen him be funny in any other thing. Just the way that he acts, I'm just like, why the fuck is this funny to me?
Have you guys watched the new White Men Can't Jump?
No.
No.
I haven't watched it.
I probably won't.
I don't think I can.
I can't.
The first
either.
one's just so good.
It was time appropriate, and I feel like this one is just such a reach to try to connect to an audience for a movie that's a classic. You're not gonna get the same audience.
Well, here's the other thing. Back when White Men Can't Jump came out, white men weren't dunking in the NBA like they are nowadays.
They weren't.
We literally had a white man win the dunk contest, and you gonna say white man can't jump? Nah, I ain't believing that. Plus, I don't have that much faith in Jack Harlow's acting. I feel like they've messed up when they remake, like How High 2.
Oh
Terrible.
yeah, that movie is
You should just
one all around. Just
Is that-
not even a one. It's just no stars.
Who's in that one?
Lil Yachty,
Lil
and
Yachty,
DC
yeah.
Young Fly.
Yeah.
It is so.
Yeah.
It's like a little kid wrote the script for it, and
Some things don't need sequels.
it's just, bro. They even redid House Party, and I was
Don't-
not a fan of that.
Although I will say, Lil Yachty, my wife's coming out.
either.
Lil Yachty
Lil Yachty.
wasn't the worst actor in the whole world. Like, I was kind of surprised by it. I'm not saying he was good, but like in the context of like, you know,
He was what the movie was, which the movie was terrible anyway. So, like, I'm not saying he's terrible. I'm just saying that in this movie, he was the role that he was supposed to portray.
then he did a good job.
But overall, the script and what the movie was terrible.
Well, yeah, that's not his fault though,
Now, how high?
unless he wrote the script.
The original was funny as I don't know what, but the plot made no sense whatsoever. I think it was just funny altogether, just because.
I'm pretty sure you were supposed to watch that movie high,
Absolutely,
and it would all have made sense. But we were too young.
Absolutely.
We were too
Like,
young to
guy
get it.
gets girl, she gets turned out. They grow weed successfully, graduate college.
They smoked their best friend, and he helps them cheat on tests to
Exactly.
graduate college.
Yep.
It sounds like Suits.
How is that like Suits at all?
They get high, and then he takes tests to get people through college.
Oh, mind blown. Yo.
Am I wrong?
Everything's recycled in this world.
Wow.
Oh,
Wowzers.
speaking of Suits, I've been like trapped in that show ever since you. Thank you so much. Have you ever seen it?
I have one of my friends, well, associates that I'm not as close to. He's like in love with that show, so he got me to watch like 40 episodes straight. And I was like, if this show wasn't that good, I probably would have punched you in your esophagus. But hey, I was enjoying myself. It's pretty cool.
It's a good show.
That's also how I got to see Dexter as well too, because I had not seen Dexter personally, but he was a fan of that, so he.
I know we covered this in another show, but I'm gonna say it again. Dexter is my all-time favorite show.
Yeah, that's
It's
stupid.
just
No, that's
amazing.
actually really good.
Yeah.
Although I didn't watch the new season.
We don't talk about that.
It wasn't good.
It's Bruno.
Bad.
We
Yeah.
don't talk about Bruno.
God, Voldemort.
That's really bad, because that I know a
No,
lot of
it's
people were
just
happy for that.
Something I was happy for it, but something shouldn't be touched. Right? It ended terribly.
Did they butcher the story?
Everybody knew it ended terribly, but like they brought the story of like he hadn't killed in so long, and now something's happening with his son, and he's like getting back into killing, and he's trying to get back to his son, and all of a sudden, and he was rusty with it, and it wasn't the same Dexter.
So he was like sloppy.
Yeah, and then he was trying to cover his tracks from being sloppy. It wasn't what it should have been.
That's a sad way for him to go out.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Well, I had a question. I wanted to go back to the movie real quick. Who do you guys think was like a bad hire at the time for a certain role, and then they like just blew you away with it? Turned out way better than you thought it could have.
Ben Affleck for Batman.
I'm not even gonna argue with you about that because I'm not a fan of Batman, but I wouldn't say Ben Affleck is the worst Batman.
That's actually my answer also.
I just when they hired him, I was like,
Yeah.
"What the?
I was like, what?
But I mean, he did better in the role than
I think he
was
is a great
actually.
Batman. But in the same vein, Robert Pattinson. I was like, this is the dumbest thing.
I
And,
did think that was stupid.
and I thought he did a very good job.
Yeah, I just saw Twilight Vampire the whole
Right.
time
Well,
until we actually saw the movie, and then I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
that's not actually bad at all.
Yeah, no, he did a good job.
He did a good young Bruce. Learning year 1, right? Year 1, year 2.
He's
year 2.
Year 2.
It's crazy. They want to do a lot of these DC actors as younger versions because that's what's happening with Superman right now. Is they want to do a young Superman. And I'm like, we don't need to see a young Superman.
I know we had a whole TV show that was
He
amazing at it.
Right. He did. What was he doing besides trying to be normal? I want to see him punching people in the face.
Yeah.
Successfully, like not bullets hitting his eyeball and him not blinking.
Yeah.
I hate that like they do this where like every time they remake a fucking superhero movie or whatever, we always have to get an origin story again. And it's like, you don't fucking need an origin story every single time.
No.
I mean, let's
Which
be
is what
serious.
which is what I liked about the
Flash.
new Spider-Man movies.
Oh.
No, is you didn't get like he was Spider-Man from the moment you met him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I liked. We didn't have to go through the whole radioactive biting and
yeah. I
Uncle
mean, but
Ben getting
everybody
killed.
who's watching this movie already knows the
Exactly.
origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know fucking Bruce's parents both died, and
If we're gonna get an origin story, it needs to be for like Green Lantern or Hawk Girl and Hawkman, or the ones that are not so known.
yeah.
And they can't get those right. So the people you think would be really cool to make a movie about, they get a movie and it's the dumbest movie you've ever seen. Like CGI is terrible. No real fight scenes. The punchlines.
I feel like he's talking about my favorite superhero.
Like Jesus, it gets really bad.
Jesus. No, I'm just kidding. Green Lantern.
Like,
Wow.
I didn't
That's
see
my-
the original
I mean,
Green Lantern.
Jesus did save the entire world.
Oh my God.
Nope. Let's not get into this.
No. Hold on. I'm not. No.
Okay.
I heard something today that blew my mind.
What's that?
All right. So, you know how they said that God gave his only son, sacrificed his only son, whatever, right? You know what I'm talking about?
I do. I love seeing you struggle with trying to quote it.
Well, I don't, but, God gave his, what is it? Just help me out here.
Only begotten.
His
son.
only begotten son. Okay. So, if Jesus was God's only son, that means that we are all his daughters, and that's going to piss off a lot of conservatives when I have to tell them they're trans.
Okay. All right.
How long was you
Okay.
sitting on that?
Yeah,
But
he pulled that one out of there.
I just, if you can dispute it, that's fine.
We're not begotten.
We
We're
are.
still his sons,
No.
just not his only begotten son.
What does begotten mean, Michael?
Pure, innocent.
I am pure and innocent.
What am I supposed to say to that? So back to the question.
Prove it.
Didn't I just ask you to
Anyways.
buy a bracelet for my daughter? And you said no. I've waited my whole life to tell kids no.
No, that's not what that we can talk about. I said I don't support child labor, which I think is a very understanding reason to not want to support your daughter's business because she is a child. And you said, fine, you get to tell the young black entrepreneur no. And then I said, I've waited for this moment my entire life.
And then she came down here and asked you, and what'd you say?
I bought a bracelet.
This guy.
Speaking of, it's upstairs. She texted me and
She
said
finished
it's upstairs.
it?
She finished it.
Oh, no.
No, you gotta commit. You gotta go.
I spent
You have to go home with it.
$5 for a custom bracelet.
I spent $5 from a bracelet. I paid for the shit to make the bracelets.
That's called.
And then she sold me what I paid for.
That is putting back into the business.
So
I almost tried to negotiate terms with her, to where I could become an investor in her business. I'd give her $100, and then for every sale she makes, I get back 50% of the sales. And hold on until I get my initial return for $100 back, at which point the percentage of sales drops down to 25%. I was
What
gonna.
kind of Shark Tank shit is this? You are worse than what's Mr. Incredible. Ain't that his name on there?
That's wild.
On what?
On Shark Tank.
Oh yeah,
The bald guy.
Yeah, the bald dude, Mr. Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's always like, I want this percentage in royalties until I get my money back.
Yeah.
And then it drops to this. No, you're not gonna scam my daughter.
Did I do that? No, your daughter scammed me.
Exactly. And as a matter of fact,
If anything,
If
I'm
you-
getting tired of being taken advantage of by young black entrepreneurs. Okay? You guys have brainwashed me into thinking that I have to support your businesses, and now that's where the only place my money goes.
hey, speaking of, I got a new mixtape dropping this Friday.
I only buy them if you try and sell it to me outside of a CVS or Walgreens.
No, the gas station.
dead.
Oh no, I don't
He's-
stop at a gas station. Those areas.
He's gonna draw on it. He's gonna have a picture.
I wanted to say mixtapes volume 4.
Oh man.
Each track is only a minute and 20 seconds long.
Yeah, and 34 seconds of that is just me going, all right, here I go.
Can I get it on cassette?
That's gonna cost you extra.
Hey, you can get it on Venom. We gonna smoke.
Vinyl.
Yeah.
wait.
Vinyl.
Look, hear me out. You can get it on Venom. I heard when you smoke the ops, you can turn the ashes into a Venom. So we gonna put the song on the ops ashes and then sell it to Glenn, and then that's how we get money.
Wait, what are we selling it
Duran.
on?
What do we do?
Wait, what are we selling it on?
Huh?
What are we selling it on?
Vinyl.
Venom. Is that not how you say it?
No,
Vinyl?
it's vinyl.
Oh, there you go.
Oh man.
Well, we been drinking. We
This
been
nigga
drinking.
said
I
Venom.
said Venom. Vinyl, Venom, Spinel.
Oh man. And there's like the best part of this whole thing was that like we were repeating vinyl and laughing at it, trying to get you to catch it.
Nah.
But instead you decided to go into a full on story that made you use the word like 30 times.
I'm perfectly fine with it.
If y'all can't tell, this is unscripted tonight.
Very off the cuff.
Y'all are getting episode 1 unscripted, unedited. All of
Episode
that.
1, season 2, chapter 1.
We made it to season 2.
Buy our CD with the whole entire first season on
I like-
it. We'll be
I like how
selling
you-
it outside of Walgreens.
He said we made it to season 2. Like we don't fucking dictate when we can fucking next episode.
Next
season
episode,
3.
season
We made it, baby.
The producers might cut us.
And then we just start skipping. And like in 5 episodes, we made it to season 27.
I'm just
Never
saying,
thought this would happen.
We ain't been canceled yet. That's all I'm saying.
Can you cancel free speech?
You can cancel a podcast.
America.
Yo, who's gonna cancel our podcast?
America.
Who?
Couldn't even say that.
Look, if a single person that has the ability to cancel our podcast is listening to our podcast, drop a like. At least subscribe.
Before you do
They'll
it.
do more for our podcast trying to cancel our podcast.
Oh my god. Dude, we need to just start saying fucked up shit on this podcast.
Oh man.
I'm talking just like the racist things that you two could ever say.
You started off.
Okay.
and then we'll
All right.
follow.
Okay. Hold on. Like, do you want like moderately racist, or like do you want like you guys
No,
are gonna
let's
be
let's
like
not go
ass?
down this lane.
Oh, okay.
Let's not. Yeah, let's.
But it's not about black people. Is that okay?
No, let's not go down. This
Asians.
Look, you challenged
I
him.
know how much you like making fun
No,
of them.
I know.
No.
I actually love Asians. That's why I talk.
You
Did
love
you know
their
you said so
food.
much
About
about
them
them that
so
you
much.
could you shouldn't even have been able to buy Chinese food for the rest of this year.
Don't you ever wish that on somebody?
Why would you assume that I only talk about like all Asians aren't Chinese?
It's recorded.
I do feel like it has specifically been Chinese people.
No, I've talked about Japanese as well. You know my love of anime. We've talked about Japanese and things like that.
That doesn't count because Glenn doesn't get down with the get down.
Actually, you know what I hate about Fortnite right now is all the stupid fucking anime characters they're putting into the game. I think it's muddying the game. It's ruining it.
Did you guys see?
It's making virgins play it more, and the more that virgins play, the less wins I get because I've got a job.
Hold on.
Yo.
You know what I thought you were gonna say?
I thought he was going there too, but go ahead.
And
I thought you were gonna say
kids.
the more virgins play, the less women play, and that means I can't beat women.
You
He shoulda
think
said
that
that.
little of me that you? All right, yeah,
They put Cabby,
All right, yeah.
they put Cabby Lame in the game.
yeah, exactly.
Hobbies in
Who?
Yeah, they put the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
that does this. He's in there now.
Yeah, he's in there.
oh,
he's
yeah,
in the
he
battle
does
pass.
that too.
Yeah, it's like during one of the trailers, some dude busts through the wall and he walks through the door and goes. And
That
it's
trailer
just-
was actually pretty hard
It was
though.
pretty good,
The only thing I didn't understand is why is it a vampire collecting these things?
dude. That's just Morbius.
It is.
I mean, not really, but look, it's like some dude
pretty much.
who just turns into a giant bat. It's just Morbius.
He did. He did. But I heard.
Are you mad? Did we spoil it for you?
No.
I heard the guns is supposed to be awesome.
Yo.
Have you guys played?
I haven't
No,
played.
not
I
yet.
watched gameplay. Michael, the suppressed sniper's back.
He's gonna play when we leave now.
I don't think y'all understand why I'm looking like I am.
Well, that's why he literally asked you.
Yeah.
Why the hell do we have the studio lights on with no video?
No one would know that till you said that.
Yeah.
I just happened to look over and
You
blind
turned the
myself.
lights off. to
Yeah, you
begin
turned
with.
those lights off, so we had to leave these on, or else.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, or
It's
else
on
I'd be
me.
the only one they could see, but it's not on video.
So they wouldn't be able to see it.
They wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to see Michael because he wore dark colors. I already knew the situation, and I wore my safety shirt. It's bright yellow, so you can
It
see
do,
me.
it do look like a safety vest over there. You reflecting at night.
Yeah,
They still won't see you, just the vest.
I don't.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know. What's anything new in your guys' life? We talked about me having a baby, buying a new car,
We didn't talk about the buying a new car,
We
but hey,
didn't.
congratulations.
bought a new car.
Congratulations.
Who's paying you all this money? And who did you have to strip for?
Oh man. So I have this thing called a job.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
A job?
Yeah,
What
and
is that? You go work?
So it's where I go to and work and get grossly underpaid for it.
Oh man. And you
Mm.
spend time outside of your house and touch grass?
Yeah, and then like I get like paid so little that I can't afford anything. And then so I get sad, and when I get sad I buy stuff, so we bought a new car even though I can't afford it.
That sounds like great financial advocacy work.
Yeah.
So you guys
Okay,
take
so
that
only
as-
half of this story is true. I did get a new car. We can afford it.
But you
I
don't have a
am
job.
grossly underpaid.
Oh, you do have a job.
I got a job.
That's
Didn't I
fair.
ask you guys a question?
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember.
It ain't nothing new in my life right now.
Okay. Well,
No. So here's what I will tell you, man. You can catch me every Saturday night down at Club Elliptus. I dance and I dance well. And if you come in and you hear, "Now coming to the stage, sexual chocolate," that ain't me. It ain't me. My wife would kill me. That ain't me.
What
No,
the
it's too late.
not
It's
me.
too late to take
What
it
the
back now.
not
fuck
me.
was this?
All right, Magic Mike.
That is not me.
Nope.
My wife would kill me. Usually, I am at the house doing nothing.
What?
I-
Where did that come from?
I did start a new venture. I'm not ready to tell everybody what it is yet, but I did start a new venture. I'll let y'all know when I'm done with it.
I know what it is.
You do know. You know too.
We can't say anything.
I don't know anything.
Shh. Whispers.
Snitches get stitches.
Hey, real quick, man. I don't know if anybody knows this. Michael and I, big wrestling fans here. Big wrestling guys.
Wrestling.
You know, little WWE, little AEW.
Huh?
We're gonna be starting a wrestling podcast
Yeah.
soon too, where we can just get on there and bullshit and talk about wrestling. So once that's finally launched, it's gonna be called Triple Power Bomb Wrestling Podcast.
TPB.
Make sure you guys listen to it. We'll let you know once that's up and running. But in the meantime, in the world of wrestling, so a wrestler by the name of Bray Wyatt, 36 years old, died.
That's what I was actually going to tell you before the podcast started. And I just like, you guys are going to know who it is. And my phone's been just blowing up with this guy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's probably the biggest wrestler death since Chris Benoit.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's fair.
But this one was
Like he
not
was
him
actively,
purposely doing
like
it.
active, like wrestler passing away that was active still
Yes.
working in the WWE.
And he was, I mean, he's a main event star.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Multi-time world champion or multi-time universal champion. 36 years old though. Apparently got COVID and it exasperated some heart issues he had. And at 36 years old, passed away from a heart attack.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it hurt. That one hurt.
yeah. That
I've heard people be like, "Oh, that was a celebrity. You didn't even know them." But like, when you see this person every single week over years of your life, and you're invested in the story that they're telling, like
exactly.
it's different.
You don't know them personally, but like the wrestling community is such like a family.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, because like you said, you're not physically there with them, but you're spending time with them every week
Yeah.
for, you know,
2,
God,
3
I started
hours.
watching wrestling when I was like 8 years old and I'm
Same.
33. You know what I mean? Like, so you definitely get invested into the character. And then I think it's kind of like surreal though, because you get so invested in this character that these people portray that you kind of forget underneath that is like a real life human being with like the same bullshit that we have to deal with outside of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, there were a couple times. I mean, he got fired. He got brought back. He was out for mental health because he had a really close friend who passed. And now he's gone as well. And it's like, man, you start seeing all of this. And even the guy his friend who passed, like he was even, I mean, we say he's probably the biggest wrestler to pass away since Chris Benoit, but a lot of us forget, like John Huber just passed away as well a few years ago, and he touched people in 2 companies,
Right?
2 of the biggest companies out there. So
Yeah,
prayers for his family.
Crazy. It's just like it puts things. And he had like 2 young children, and that just like puts things into perspective. Like,
Yeah,
fuck, man.
under
Like he was
5, right?
our age. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but then he has other kids that are
yeah, I think
with
from
his ex-wife, previous marriage. So like, I think all of his kids are under 12.
Yeah.
So
Crazy. And this is a guy who's like in shape. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, he's an athlete. I don't know. Crazy. But I think that was the questions, like what I was going to ask you guys, not to get like super sad. Just curious, like what celebrity death like hit you the hardest?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I know what yours is going to be. That's a good one though. I don't know, man. Not a lot of celebrity deaths hit me.
Not even like musicians.
Off the top of my head, I would say Bernie Mac.
I remember finding out he died. That was crazy. Who do you think mine is going to be, Michael?
Robin Williams.
It's 100% Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Although, like, I wouldn't say that it hit me hard, but like, Jason David Frank. It's always the ones where like
they're tied to nostalgia.
That, but then like, it's always the ones that like take their own lives because it's like fucking. You only see again this one side of them. You don't see the shit they're dealing with. And so, like, I feel like those are the ones that always hit just a little bit harder.
So Chris Benoit's at the top of your list.
No, fuck that piece of shit. What is it Jim Cornette said? I'm going to piss on his grave before I die. He was talking about Vince Russo, but nobody's listening to this part of the podcast anymore.
For me, I think like most celebrity deaths don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't say they don't bother. That sounds really heartless.
But you don't know
like
these people
I don't
personally
know them, so I'm like, man, prayers for their family, but it doesn't necessarily affect me. Except for my favorite author was Eric Jerome Dickey, and like he released books every April, every October, and I was on it. So when he passed away, that was one that I'm just like, damn, man, this is his last book, and he's never gonna have another book for me to read.
What about like Kobe?
No, Kobe actually was one that hit me too, because we talked about it, but we were in Texas for that one. And we didn't believe it. I think we spent like 15 minutes searching everywhere, and then once TMZ posted it, we're like, damn, it's true.
Nobody believed that Kobe died. When they say, yeah, Kobe died in the helicopter, I said, Kobe ain't dying in no helicopter. Man, get out of here talking about Kobe dead.
Yeah, he about to make a video.
Something in the trash can. Kobe.
Right.
Then they was like, oh.
Yeah,
Kobe
once
did.
TMZ said it, it's just like, oh, it must be true.
So now you just can't miss nothing when you shoot it in the trash can.
Hey, speaking
But
of,
if you do, you yell Shaq.
did y'all see TMZ said that what's her name? Some little girl from TikTok. I forgot her name. Lil Tay.
Oh yeah, Lil Tay.
Lil Tay had
her
died,
brother.
and previously her brother had died. and all of this, and then come to find out it was a hoax. The whole time she never was dead, and neither was her brother.
Yeah.
Yep. They said they stuff was hacked.
And this is like the one time TMZ has been wrong. But like I saw it and I was like, damn, I remember that little girl. All right, so
but no, dude, that was crazy. Because like fucking everybody picked up on it too then.
yeah.
Like everybody was like, yeah. It's like front page news. I didn't know who the fuck she was. But it was like front page on everything. Like all these fucking musical artists and stuff are tweeting out like, oh my God. Da, 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 da. Why did it take so long for somebody to come out and be like, yo?
Publicity. Man, she's a little I think she was like 9 when she grew into this little stardom for being with Woah Vicky.
Oh,
you know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where she came in, and then from there she just kind of like blew up, but then she went silent, like nobody cared. So I think this was her and her brother planning on like blowing up again.
You think that they set up the?
I'm 100%.
That's all the way
think they
bad.
did.
That's a crime to fake your death.
Yeah.
You know, Woah Vicky. I saw a video from her talking about, hey y'all, I'm going to school to be a registered nurse now, so I'm not going to be on social media anymore. Now, if you want to find me, I'm going to be in the hospital, so come see me there.
What?
I'm like, what the hell?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Imagine you sitting there with a broken leg and Woah Vicky come in talking about, what is wrong with you? I'm going to be like, hey, you got to go.
Yep.
You got to go.
Yep.
Nah, you ain't coming here talking like that.
He was about to go there. That's why I looked at you.
I'm gonna need to check your blood pressure. Why you talking like that? Like, you know damn well that ain't how you
That
talk.
person was like so stupid
I'm sorry,
to me.
I'm gonna need to check your blood
completely
pressure,
forgot
sir.
who that was. 100%. I'm going to Google it after this.
Whoa, Vicky?
Yeah, I just don't remember.
She's a little white girl who says she's like 5% or 10% black. She did a DNA test, and so now she's talking
that's
like
exactly
that.
why I forgot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her and who's the other one from the Dr. Phil show?
Oh, Catch Me, but she's really like that though.
No, yeah, but
Catch Me
weren't they
Outside,
beefing?
They were beefing.
Didn't Whoa Vicky like beat her ass too?
No, Catch Me Outside caught her outside, and Whoa Vicky was like, "I don't want to fight. I didn't mean it."
Oh, I just know there's a video of
She went outside.
the
Though.
Catch Me Outside girl that she gets fucked up. And
Yeah, but she still talk her stuff. So I mean,
what's her name?
Danielle Bergoli.
how you know that?
I didn't mean her government name. I meant what's her?
Damn,
Well, you asked, and I'm like, well, I know, so I gave you.
he over here like Danielle Bergoli, OnlyFans.
What was that look, man? Oh, my
man,
god!
I think we better wrap this up. It's
Bad
getting-
Baby,
Oh yeah,
right?
Bad
that-
Bunny, Bad Baby.
Bad Baby. Yeah, that's her rap name.
Bro, she spray tanned herself to be black.
Oh, I did see that
So
picture
now
she
she
took.
looks weird. She looks like your walls down here.
You call my walls weird?
Yeah,
Wait,
you said that's how
wait,
we're gonna paint.
Wait, you think this is what black looks like?
I'm confused
I
too.
don't think that's what black looks like. That's what she thinks black looks like. I think black looks like me.
I feel like for season 2 we need a new outro.
All right. Bye.
I don't think that could be it. Somebody else got to hit him with the voice.
Adios, senors.
This is racist.
I said no to the Asians, so he went to the Hispanics.
The plane.
Lost the plane. The plane.
All right, I got the perfect outro for you. All right?
No, because you said you're not doing it.
Glenn has to do it,
Mm.
right? But he has to do it as the guy playing the other guy.
I'm the dude. Playing the dude. Disguised as another dude. And if y'all want to listen to more of the podcast show, that guy and this guy.
Where can they find us?
All over social media, baby.
Wait, how you go from that to a Southern pimp?
He might as well said there's a snake in my boot and it could be yours. And we could be one of
Y'all
yours
made it to
too.
this point. Y'all real. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Corporate a little Dusty Rhodes in there too,
A
baby.
little bit. A little bit. You just got missing the list.
Listen, baby. Y'all can follow us on social media, baby.
What can they follow us under?
Oh, they can follow us at Facebook. Facebook, baby. That guy and this guy, baby.
He sound like off-brand Ray Charles.
Then you can find us on the Twitter, baby.
On the Twitter.
Except it's not Twitter anymore, baby. It is now called X. And you can find us there, baby. At that guy and this guy, followed by the number 8, baby.
I feel like this is way better than my late night. Keep it going.
All right, baby. Then you can also follow us on Instagram. We don't post there like we should, like the American Dream says we should, baby. But it's also that guy and this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we brought in a whole lot of wrestling. Let's close it out.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time to say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.